Thy will be done. Thy will be done. Thy will be done.
Welcome to the ND Code Podcast. The word for today is coming from Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added to you. That's a very familiar verse, and the reason I chose that verse is because I know that throughout our daily lives as Christians, there are many things that we believe that we need and a lot of things that we want for our lives. And oftentimes the things that we want for our lives and the things that we desire, it seems as if it's not going to happen for us. But I just want to encourage you on today that when you put God first, that he will definitely add the things that you want for your life into your life. I remember a few years ago when my oldest daughter, Zaria, she had a dream, and her dream was to one day be able to play college basketball. But growing up in our house, there were two things that we did. We were committed and devoted to Sunday church attendance and also on Wednesday night Bible study. So throughout the years, we watched and saw her grow as a basketball player and as an athlete. So we decided to enroll her and put her into AAU sports. So here in Texas, AAU sports is seen as basically the only way that you can get a college basketball scholarship. So we put her in there thinking that we were setting her up for success. So we put her in there, and we quickly found out that if she played AAU, it was going to clash with the things that we had done as a family. Weekly attendance at church and weekly attendance on Wednesday night Bible study. And so we went through the seasons, and we began to notice something, that we noticed that we kind of made basketball our God instead of the other way around. The way we had been doing that is because 2 times during the week, we would have to go to basketball practice for 2.5 hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then AAU, they would normally have games on Fridays, Saturdays, and even Sundays. So, and the season started in February, and it would go all the way until the end of July. So basically, for a third of the year, we were committing ourselves to AAU. And over time, we noticed little things that didn't happen before we started playing AAU. We noticed that we were not as focused. We came to a point to where we had to make a decision. We had to decide if we were going to stick it out with AAU and hope that we were putting her in the best position to get a scholarship, or if we were going to just trust God and go on faith. We had to trust that God will open up a door for her. And so we made the decision to quit AAU and to continue to put God first in our lives. And we just trusted that when the time came, God would open a door for her. And throughout the years, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, and even on in 12th grade, Zaria saw all of her friends that played with her in AAU. A lot of them began to get recruited. It seemed as if she went overlooked. And so we did get a little nervous, but we just continued to stay in faith. We remained in faith, and lo and behold, her 12th grade year, 2 schools took notice of her, and we went to visit both schools. She was offered a scholarship. So I told you this story because that was just an example. We decided to commit to God and put God first, and the things that we wanted, we just trusted that if we put the things that God wanted us to do, the things of his kingdom, if we continue to work in his kingdom, that he will reward us for it. And eventually that's what God did. So my message to you today is that regardless of what you're going through and regardless of the obstacles that you're facing, just remain faithful to God. Continue to keep him first, and whatever it is that you need, just know that he will give it to you as long as you keep him first. God bless you.